Heading into Valentine's Day, this is one of the most popular times of the year for couples to get engaged, and that means a lot of activity on Chicago's famous Jewelers Row there, 5 South Wabash, and a business that's been there for about 25 years, Daniel Levy Jewelry, is represented right here by Daniel Levy. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Hi, Daniel.
Thank you. Hi.
First of all, you brought us a tray of jewelry that...
You better put that in our safe, Marianne. Get that in our safe,
just
quick.
Because we do have a safe over there, that doesn't mean... But I am going to wear each and every one of these pieces. Well, if I can, yes.
All right, Daniel, while Marianne is over there trying rings on...
Yes.
First of all, how did you get into this business? You're a young man. Is this something that's been in the family a while?
Yes, I'm a third-generation diamond cutter and jeweler in my family. My father, in fact, started cutting diamonds in Israel since he was 13 and moved to Chicago and moved our family here. And after getting discharged from the Israeli army, I came back here and I joined him and apprenticed with him to learn how to cut diamonds, and fell in love with the business and the romance of it, and how much happiness it brings to especially the ladies.
Exactly.
I need to talk to you about bringing happiness to guys. Okay, I think there's 2 ways you can do that. One is to tell me I don't have to spend a fortune, and the second is to explain the code of jewelry to me, because I swear I don't understand it. I don't get what to look for and how to look for it. And you must run into this a lot, or either that or I'm dumber than the rest of the population. So what do you say to people like that?
And by code, I think that Bob, if I may translate, he
Yes.
needs to understand why a little stone, and sometimes not so little, can mean so much to a woman.
Marianne, take all those rings. Marianne's
Right.
got like 10 rings on her fingers. That makes me nervous. All right, Daniel, let's start first with the price
Okay,
problem.
so I'm the perfect guy to approach this kind of situation with, because the gentlemen that come see me, we do discuss budget, and I always respect people's budget. I'm never the type of jeweler that's going to push people beyond their budget, because it just creates unnecessary pressure for gentlemen. Part of the reason that guys don't understand why diamonds are so precious is because of the amount of time it takes nature to create a 1-carat diamond. It's millions and tens of thousands of millions of years, and the amount of people that are involved to dig the diamonds out and process them, and all the process that it goes through to get that beautiful faceted diamond onto jewelry. It just takes a lot of time. And the fact that diamonds are very rare and scarce in relation to other gemstones creates their value.
And so how do you explain it to someone? This happened in our relationship, in our marriage. Bob does not understand like why someone would want to have a diamond ring instead of like a car.
No, that's not it.
Or,
Well,
that's what you said. That's to quote you.
Well, that's just me. No, but I get your fascination with jewelry, and I always think, well, if I'm going to buy Marianne something,
Right.
I'm not going to go off and try to surprise her. I'm better off just finding out from her exactly what she wants, or taking her with me, certainly. Can you surprise a woman with jewelry
Well,
and live to tell about it?
yes, you can. Let's say that you are going out and looking for an engagement ring. So with women, regardless of technology in modern days, they still love the romance. They want the romance. They want the element of surprise. It's still very, very traditional. So that part of it really has to be mostly a surprise on when you're going to propose and how you're going to propose. But as far as getting the shape of the diamond that she loves and the detail of the ring, it is very, very significant, because as I learned and I know it, women dream about their engagement ring since the age of 5. So they know
Yes.
specifically in their mind that the shape that they love and the detail of the ring, whether it's white gold or platinum or rose gold, or it has a traditional design or more of a modern design, they specifically know what they would love to have.
Because
And-
they have to wear it every day.
Correct.
You mean while I was dreaming about Banks, Sano, and Williams, Marianne, you were dreaming about diamond rings?
Not
Wow.
exactly, but, it was close to that age, yeah.
And I would say, as far as Bob, as far as trying to understand what diamonds do for women, it's going to be very difficult for you and I to understand. It's just something chemically that happens. I mean, anytime I talk to any women about diamonds or I show some of my jewelry, that smile comes right on automatically. It creates a sense of happiness. It creates...
See, Bob, it's chemical.
Right. So men and women are somewhat different.
Yes, they
are.
are.
We love gadgets and cars, and they love diamonds. Diamonds do something for women that maybe most guys are never going to understand, but it's not about understanding. It's about making them happy.
Well, I love your point, though, about making the surprise sort of the when and where, but don't try to surprise her by picking it out for her. That's what you're saying, because there's so much that is particular to what she wants in detail.
Right, and also beyond the engagement ring, where the detail is very, very important. If you're doing an anniversary gift or a birthday gift, it could
Valentine's
be, or
gift.
Valentine's Day, which is where we are right now. Women will drop hints all the time. If you're out in the mall or you're shopping on the street, oh, look, honey, I love these round diamond earrings. You just have to become a better listener, and they will tell you over time what they really love and what they want, and it's up to you to decide what you're going to do with it. But I think the element of surprise should always be there because it keeps the romance going, keeps it alive.
You got to listen all year. If you haven't listened and now you need something for Valentine's Day,
a little late.
Yeah, try next year.
Okay, so if someone is not going to propose on this Valentine's Day and they still want to get, something nice for their, loved one. So what are some ideas that people can get that are not these rings, which are, I'm sure, tens of thousands of dollars?
Right. So
you mean the ones that you're trying on, Marianne?
These are replicas, Bob, of the ones that he really has. Yeah. But
don't be nervous.
Yeah. But so what is something that people maybe our listening audience who maybe is not going to get engaged? What are some ideas that you might have?
So great jewelry ideas for Valentine's Days. What's very popular is heart-shaped pendants. You can do diamond studs in various sizes and different budgets. Diamond studs are very, very popular. Ladies love wearing them, and they get great use out of them. So that's a very popular item for Valentine's Day. You can do a bracelet. You can do a gold chain.
Is it possible that if somebody, let's say that you see a famous designer comes out with something like Cartier or something like that, and then you can you do replicas or something similar? Can people give you ideas by looking at other jewelry that's already out there?
Right. So because I primarily specialize in custom-made jewelry. That's a great question. I'll guide people to go to Google Images and they can look up specifically for a piece of jewelry and a specific description that they're looking for, and they get thousands and thousands of different ideas. They can pull pictures from the internet and emailing to me, and I will create a computer-aided design for them with a 3-dimensional wax model to show them what that piece of jewelry will look like and price it at that point so they understand what they're looking forward to both from creation and financially.
And then so you can take like one element of one piece and then another element of another and then use the person's imagination maybe to add to that. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. And that's why custom-made jewelry is very popular, from engagement rings to necklaces to whatever people want to create. Technology is so amazing now. We can basically create anything you can dream of.
And when I was talking about not understanding the code, I think what I meant was even though women prefer bigger, sometimes it's not about that. It's about the quality. And there's a certain, what is it, the points that you determine the quality of the stone? What am I thinking of?
The 4 C's? Are you talking about?
That's it, the 4 C's. What the hell is that, Daniel?
What Bob is saying is asking, does size matter?
And what are the 4 C's, for crying out loud?
I would say when it comes to diamonds, size does matter for women. So that's all I can speak for. So the 4 C's are the first C is the carat, which means the size, the carat weight, a carat, carat and a half, 2 carat, and so on. The color of the diamond, is it white and colorless, or does it have a little bit of tint of yellow or some other shades? The quality, the clarity of the diamond, and what the clarity means is how flawless the diamond is or how many flaws it has inside of it. So the 4 C's are really, really important because it kind of puts it all together for gentlemen to really understand the technical part of diamonds. But I put it all together with the technical information and really the desire of what we need to create for Marianne. What does she want?
Never mind what she wants. And the 4th C was cut, right? Cut. That's the
cut,
the
which
C.
refers to the shape of the diamond, whether it's a round or a cushion and so on.
All right,
well,
Marianne.
one reason to talk to somebody like you, and I have in the past, I think I have spoken to you directly, actually, years ago, but
we'll put a stop to that.
But one thing that is interesting is that you also need to keep in mind that maybe if you're wearing something on your ear, the quality doesn't have to be as high as if you're wearing it on your finger. Right?
You're 100% correct. When it comes to the engagement rings, people will go with higher color and clarity. When it comes to the diamond studs, it's a purchase where women would want to maximize the size. They want the diamonds to be white. They don't mind if the diamonds have a few flaws in them, as long as they don't see it to the unaided eye.
I think, by the way, there's a 5th C we forgot, cash. We like to keep as much cash as we can. Daniel Levy, Jewelry. Jewelers Row, 5 South Wabash. Congratulations, Daniel, on 25 years. And I appreciate you coming in, putting up with my nonsense, and telling us a little bit about the jewelry business.
Thank you for having me. I
Daniel.
appreciate it. Thank you.